You know, I wanted to share this real quick because I don't know about other people, you know, I haven't really asked my friends too much about this, but I feel like getting clipped for cash, I'm sorry I look very red, there's all these brake lights. Getting clipped for cash is always gonna teach you something, and I feel like it happens to pretty much everyone. So for me, I've made a video a while back explaining a couple different things that I've gotten, we could call it scammed on, also money being lost in a lot of different things. This current one that kind of sparked this, I got clipped for just under 100,000, which is never very fun. And I'm not worried about this one, I'm just a little upset because it's gonna take time. There is a lawsuit, I'm gonna get the money back. I'm not really worried about that per se, but I wanna point out two things real quick, and these are huge, okay? Every time I do this, I get better and better at analyzing people, analyzing the deal for whatever the deal is. I'm not gonna go in depth and expose people for this, but you know, understanding why people do certain things first of all. So I'm very careful with who I surround myself with. You guys probably already know that up to this point, but this really just, it's an eye-opener, okay? Because people are willing to do anything, literally anything, for a quick buck, and it's short-term focused, and I get it, but every time it happens, it makes me so much more analytical, just that much more analytical about people. And I have a friend who told me, it wasn't that recently, a few months ago, he's like, dude, you are too closed off. When people just, like, they meet me, in certain situations, some people think I have a massive ego. And for me, it's like a defense mechanism. And I don't think it's ego, that's not what the defense mechanism is I'm putting up. This is what I always tell people, I'll be straight up with you, I don't care about censoring the channel or anything, because this is my opinion and my story. I don't fuck with people. It's that simple, that's my saying, I don't fuck with people. Like, I'm very, very careful about the people I choose to invest any amount of time into, let alone money, and it's because of reasons like this. Not even to mention the time wasting, prioritizing your times, but I want to give you guys a piece of advice. Let me give you something out of this video. Learn from my expensive mistakes. Could have gone and bought a new car off of this one. But it's always something where you need to, this wasn't something that was too good to be true, but you just need to be absolutely certain about what the deal is. Think about every single situation. I don't care if you're trying to do real estate or whatever it is you're doing, be very, very clear on all potential outcomes before you do something, okay? Think about what the best case situation is that you want it to happen, you know, whatever you want to happen, whatever your desired outcome, but what is also the worst possible outcome and how would you react? So this was not money I was actually investing, which is an interesting thing. I'm not gonna explain what it is, but especially if you're gonna invest, don't invest money you're not, I don't wanna say willing to lose, because you know, some things you're not gonna lose it, so you can do that. But again, be very logical with what you do. I'm always super logical. My friends will tell you that I'm like one of the most just practical, like, is it logical? Yes, no, okay, yes, no, we're gonna do it. It's either yes or it's either no. And if it doesn't make sense, I do not let emotion overcome business decisions, okay? Even like the only thing that I've ever really let emotion get into is I had a client, I don't wanna say not too long ago, but this is a few months back, really pissed me off, dropped them on the spot. I don't deal with people like that. That for me is logical. I don't want them associated with what I do. And that's a little off topic, but be very logical in everything you're doing. So think about all those different situations, because unfortunately, this is a truth that I have learned. No matter what you end up doing in business, I don't really care what industry you decide to go in, what you're already in, how well it's working, that's another thing. Always understand that to some level, something's gonna happen. Nothing is perfect. And I don't ever get mad at things. I don't ever, you know, view it as a negative. Again, even like losing money on something, you know, no matter what it is. I've been scammed all the time, and it is what it is, okay? So I wanna give you guys a piece of advice. Be very, very analytical about people. I would recommend studying things about body language. Why, can you guys hear that? Listen. There it is. I was like, where the hell is that coming from? I thought there was a cop for a second next to me. Yeah. Wow, what a beautiful day out anyways. But be very, very analytical with the people that you choose to be around, you choose to surround yourself with. You know, be logical. That's the whole thing I'm trying to get across. Now, when it comes to directly what you can do if something negative happens in business that ends up hurting you financially, unfortunately, in certain situations, there's not much you can do. You also have to think about, is it worth your time? So if you have $500 and you lose $100, is it really worth your effort to go back and try and get that? It might be for some people. I don't know about you. You know, it's that whole saying, I don't know how many seconds are in a day. It's like 28,400, whatever. They said if someone takes away 10 seconds, are you gonna spend the other 28,000, blah, 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 like the rest, trying to get that back? You know, it's like cut the loss and move on. So I just want you guys to try and learn from my mistakes. I want to share that. When it comes to people, this one's relating to people. Don't trust people quickly. I know a lot of people are always like, oh, show love. That's not what I'm saying. I show love to everyone. I'm always a friend. I'm always so nice. If someone, you know, happens to recognize me in public, which is super cool. If you guys ever see me, I know a couple people ran into me at the airport. Some people actually DM'd me and said they saw me hustling for my flight. And, oh, there's another one. And didn't get a chance to say hi. If I'm ever in public, come say what's up. Even if I'm with someone or doing something, just come say hey. Like I'm open. I'm a freaking child. I'll do a backflip for you. I don't know. I'm not a celebrity. People are kind of weird like that, how they position themselves. I'm just a kid. So I don't know, just be careful with people. That's my message, what I want to get across. I just picked this up. I like these personal little videos. I know you guys do as well. Please don't vlog and drive, don't film and drive. I'm an absolute expert at this. But with that being said, I hope that everyone has an amazing day, has an amazing year. Depending on when you're watching this, I know some people come back. Finish off 2018 strong. Actually, let me throw up a screenshot real quick. Great, more work in the editing. I'm gonna throw up a screenshot where you guys can go check out my other Instagram account at The Hayden Bowles. At The Hayden Bowles. I made this a while ago, which is why it's kind of funny, I'm just realizing it now. The bio that I put, it says no new friends. And that right there should reflect for you my true feelings on this. I'm not saying I'm not letting new people in. I've met a couple of amazing new people over this year. But like the last 6 months, very few people have entered into a position where I would consider them close or consider them, you know, a good person that I would actually like, you know, potentially be friends with. So I'm very selective with that. I don't know about you. Some people are very social. They like to have a lot of friends. That's never really been my personality. So hope this video resonated with you guys, gave you a little bit of like very real, you know, not everything is as perfect as it seems, but you got to understand all different aspects of it. You know, whether it's business, personal life, a lot of things happen. There's a lot of stuff I don't share. I want to do my best to share it, so that's why I'm coming out with videos like this. And I know you guys seem to love it. It's also very, very dark out, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here. Look at how beautiful it is. It did just rain, but it's an amazing night finishing up some stuff. Just headed over to a friend's house. So other than that, I will be seeing you guys, even though you can't see me right now. Let me pop this on for you. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.
I hustle hard, it's the life that I chose. Girlfriends get boring and so do these hoes.